the Bob Mills Weather Center, Oklahoma weather expert, Lacey Swope.
All right, what would you do with $756 million? Because that's the cash payout.
My thought always is buy land. That's what I would do.
You could buy the world almost with that much money.
Yes.
You could buy land everywhere,
She's
Lacey.
like, Oklahoma, you're mine.
And the moon.
Oh my gosh.
What about you?
I'd like it to have the job of just giving the interest money away. I think, like, you're going to make a ton of interest.
Yes.
Wouldn't that be so great? You'd have all that money to give away. We were talking about this
yesterday. Because even after you take care of all your family and your friends, that's still a lot of money left over. So.
Oh my gosh,
and
for
Lacey
one person.
said she's going to give me $1 million when she wins. So
I would give you $1 million. I would give you $1 million too, Lacey.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
I'm so excited.
Because I would still have like $750
What about
million
Hannah?
left over. And Hannah.
Okay.
And Hannah.
Okay.
I think even if I gave everyone at the station
There you
$1 million,
go.
I'd still have a lot of money left over.
You're still good to go.
Yeah, I'm a good person.
You're so generous.
Hypothetical good person. You can come to my land if I win. Guys, we're talking strong winds. It's about to really increase across Oklahoma.
Storm?
Here in the and storm. She said everybody though. Storm's running in like, what about me?
It's all about the money.
That brings him in the studio every time.
Yeah.
South winds 15 to 25 miles per hour into the afternoon. May have a gust or two to 30. I think tonight the winds will actually pick up. Tonight and tomorrow, winds 30. May have some gusts to 40. That's the type of wind you can hear outside. It's a little bit of a howling wind overnight into your Thursday. Now, with the winds picking up, Gulf moisture is increasing. The problem is a dry line moves into western Oklahoma tomorrow, drops the humidity. I'm talking down to like 5 to 15% at times, and that means extreme fire danger, but quickly the cold front moves in and we get a north wind. So any way you slice it, Oklahoma will be windy off and on all the way through Saturday. This morning, rain down to the south, dry and clear in Oklahoma. Our next storm system, there it comes, moving through Seattle, just moved through Portland, Boise, Idaho. Will end up getting the cold front, and there is heavy snow that will fly in the mountains. That's why winter storm warnings are in effect. There are actually winter storm watches in Rapid City, South Dakota for snow of the season is expected. Next Gen Live, quiet to kick off your day. That's a live look in Norman on our Lucky Star Sky Cam network. Han will keep you updated on the traffic front, I-35 in that location. Looking good. South winds, they're 5 to 10 now, some gusts to 20. They're really not too crazy. And this is a much warmer map than what we've been showing you for the previous mornings. We are in the lower mid 60s, running more than 10 degrees above our typical temperature for October. Winds are out of the south. As I mentioned, they're staying out of the south today and tomorrow. 65 degrees by 9, 74 by noon, 82 coming up by 3 o'clock today. 85 Alva, 86 Altus, 79 in Durant. A little more cloud cover in southeastern Oklahoma with that system approaching the Gulf Coast. Now, above average conditions, and we're looking for rain. So we put the precip on here with that storm system. The bulk of the moisture will be in the form of the snow in the mountains, heavy rain and storms off towards the east along the warm front. And as this thing gets closer, we will see thunderstorms take off, but likely through Kansas, up into Missouri, Iowa, may have some severe weather in Minnesota coming up for tomorrow evening. Just a slight chance for storms in the metro. This thing has a big impact on temperatures, really cools things down. Wind chills will be in the 30s in portions of the state Friday, widespread 30s for feel-like temperatures Saturday, and then pretty cool off and on into the weekend and even next week. Then the next storm dives in. Now this one, it's still a long way away. We're talking 8-9 days from now, but the moisture with this one, the way it's coming out, the rain and storm chance is higher, and we do need that moisture for sure. Lows tonight will be in the 60s, so we'll break this down statewide, 70s, 80s, and 90s in western Oklahoma tomorrow. With the low humidity, the wind, the heat, it's a high to extreme fire danger. Alva, Woodward, Cheyenne, Sayre, Hollis, Mangum, not a day to burn. We're talking very low humidity, and wildfires could burn out of control very quickly. As far as rain goes, you're staying dry in that portion of the state, and really most of Oklahoma stays dry. It's a slight chance for storms. Better chance will be to the east, and any storm that forms could produce some quarter-size hail and 60 to 65 mile-an-hour winds. Then we're dry Friday. Friday morning, wind chills in the 30s in the northwest. Put that in comparison, 80s and 90s on Thursday, and then you're waking up Friday, and it's a completely different season. It'll feel like wintertime. 40s, 50s, not too awful cold in the morning on Friday. Friday afternoon in the metro, back to the 60s, the 70s to the south. It's Saturday morning that the colder air filters in. Now, this is the wind chill, what it'll feel like with that north wind. 30s, we may have a few areas that feel like the 20s in the northwest. Saturday afternoon, 64, still looking very good for the viewing of the eclipse that takes place Saturday mid-morning. Sunday, 63, or 64, I should say. Warm it up to the 70s before our next storm system next week. And we're coming right back after this break.